Grace, we're hosting a party at home today.
Huh? A party? What are you talking about?
A get-together with my coworkers. Make sure to prepare some food and drinks, okay?
Wait a second. This is way too sudden.
What are you saying? It's not even 4 p.m. yet. You can go shopping before I get back. There's plenty of time, right? Why are you so flustered?
Flustered? It's not that. Thomas, we have Alice here now, remember? You can't just spring this on me. I can't even go shopping or start preparing right now.
You always use Alice as an excuse, don't you, Grace? It's been 2 months since she was born. How long are you going to keep saying that? You're lucky to be a stay-at-home mom. Don't you think it's about time you start considering my needs too?
It's not an excuse. Having a baby is more than enough to consider. If people suddenly show up, Alice might get startled, and she could end up crying more at night.
You're overreacting. You don't need to be so uptight about it. Everyone said they'd love to see Alice. This isn't just a party. It's also a little celebration for her birth.
A celebration? But in the end, you'll just drink until the last train, right? And who's paying for all that? You've been spending way too much money lately, Thomas. Alcohol isn't free, you know. I've told you we're running a deficit every month.
Oh, here we go again. It's not that much money.
I've been covering that deficit by cutting from my allowance every month, you know. You never seem to realize that, do you? If people are coming over, then set an amount per person and collect contributions.
Why are you being so stingy? We're managing just fine, aren't we? By the way, they could end up hanging around after the last train, so be ready with a spot for them to crash. There'll be 4 people coming.
We don't have blankets and things for 4 people. Hey, are you even listening to me? Please, I'm begging you. Can you cancel this for today?
Why are you so against it?
It's not that I'm against it. It's just impossible. Lately, Alice has been super fussy, crying through the night, and it takes forever to get her to sleep.
You're exaggerating. You're way too overprotective of Alice. Didn't someone say that babies should interact with more people? Apparently, kids tend to calm down when they're surrounded by others. And who knows, maybe she'll sleep better with all the noise.
That's just an unscientific rumor. If 4 unfamiliar adults suddenly show up, Alice might get scared and not be able to sleep. There's even a chance her night crying could get worse. Thomas, you're not considering her feelings at all, are you?
You don't need to be so uptight. Kids are more resilient than you think. Besides, everyone's excited to meet Alice.
I appreciate that, but meeting her during a drinking party isn't really the best way.
This is my house, so I can invite whoever I want, whenever I want. You invite your mom over too, don't you?
That's because she helps take care of Alice.
From my perspective, your mom is no different from my coworkers. Just another outsider. So it's the same thing. It's not fair for you to invite people and tell me I can't.
My mom is family, and your parents come over too, don't they?
Well, they're my parents. And let's not forget, I'm the one who bought this house. I'm the homeowner, the head of the household. So my permission is all that's needed for my parents to visit.
What is that supposed to mean? So you can invite your coworkers and family over, but I'm not allowed to invite my family?
I never said you couldn't. You invite your mom, so I should be able to invite people too. Why do women always seem to switch topics?
The one missing the point here is you, Thomas. We have a baby, and suddenly inviting 4 strangers over is really stressful and nerve-wracking for me.
You're so annoying. Anyway, my coworkers are coming. So stop complaining and get ready. You're always telling me to come home early, so here I am, coming straight back. Make sure you host them properly.
Thomas, it's almost 8 o'clock. You're still not home?
Oh, didn't I tell you? I'm out drinking tonight.
No, you didn't.
Really? My bad. I'm with co-workers right now, so I don't need dinner.
Another drinking party? You've been doing this nonstop lately. I already asked you to cut back for the sake of saving money, and you said you understood, didn't you? Why do you always break your promises so easily? Are you one of those idiots who think promises are made just to be broken?
Shut up. You were the one who flipped out last time, so I'm drinking outside now. Who was it that told me not to host drinking parties at home, huh?
That's because you guys were partying until morning. You didn't consider Alice or me at all, bossing me around until sunrise. Alice couldn't sleep, and the next day, she wasn't feeling well and cried the entire time. I think it's incredibly inconsiderate, especially since we have a small child.
Babies fall asleep when they're tired, don't they? It's not something to make such a big deal about. Besides, I'm stressed out because you're always complaining. I'm just blowing off steam by drinking outside. Why are you so mad about it?
Blowing off steam? That's exactly what's putting a strain on our budget. I keep telling you we're running a deficit every month. If you'd cut back on drinking, we could use that money for Alice's formula or diapers. You never even think about stuff like that, do you?
Shut up. I'm the one earning the money here, so don't tell me how to spend it. Seriously, what's your deal lately? You've changed so much since you had the baby. You used to be cheerful and always smiling. That's what I liked about you. Now you're just a hysterical nag.
A hysterical nag? And you're just an irresponsible jerk who doesn't care about your child or our finances. I'm seriously at my limit, Thomas.
What the hell's with that attitude? Listen, I'm out in the world every day dealing with people. I don't look as worn out as you do. You walk around with no makeup every day? Aren't you embarrassed? And those shabby clothes? You're honestly a total mess as a woman.
Don't say things like that. I don't even have time to take care of myself. I'm so overwhelmed taking care of Alice that I can't focus on myself at all.
Oh, here we go again, excuse queen. Plenty of women still wear makeup and dress nicely even after having kids. You're just bad at managing your time.
Time management? Kids don't work like that. Babies get fussy, cry at night. Most of the time, things don't go as planned. Plus, you're spending way too much time just chilling instead of helping me with Alice. Even on your days off, you barely spend any time with her.
I'm not hanging out. I'm blowing off steam. I'm tired from work every day. And even at home, where I'm supposed to relax, I've got a nagging hag and a screaming child. And you blow up at me just because I brought some coworkers over? Who do you think you are?
I blew up because you didn't even consult me beforehand. You just decided to invite them over without thinking about the fact that we have a baby. And I've told you, our financial struggles are because of you.
Our financial struggles are your fault. You're always buying Alice's clothes and toys. Way too much of them. All that organic and additive-free stuff, just expensive junk.
That's for Alice's sake. Don't you want to give our child the best things possible? And I only buy what's necessary. I'm not wasting money. Your drinking is the real waste of money.
It's not a waste. I'm under a lot of stress at work. If I don't blow off steam, I can't focus on my job. And you being constantly grumpy and half-assing the housework and childcare just makes my stress worse.
I'm not doing things half-heartedly. I'm overwhelmed taking care of Alice every single day, and you never help out at all. You don't consult me about our finances, and you just spend however you want. Of course, I'm going to be frustrated.
You're just using the baby as an excuse to slack off on housework and childcare. Where did that happy, smiling person I fell in love with go?
I don't have the luxury to smile. I'm completely consumed with taking care of Alice every day, and you don't lift a finger to help. You don't even think about our finances. How am I supposed to smile in a situation like this?
You're just hiding behind the baby to avoid your responsibilities. You're a stay-at-home mom, so at least handle the housework properly.
Just because I'm a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean it's only my job to handle housework and childcare. I'm a human being too, and I need rest. And because of your constant drinking and wasting money, our budget is even tighter. Start saving more. We're barely covering Alice's formula and diaper costs.
Shut up! I'm the one making the money here, so don't tell me how to spend it. You've seriously changed. You use the baby as an excuse, you half-ass the housework and childcare, and the bright, sweet person you used to be is now constantly grumpy. It's exhausting.
It's because you're always out drinking, leaving me alone with Alice all the time. I don't even have a moment to myself anymore, and it's making me irritable.
You're just using the baby as a way to control me. You're a stay-at-home mom, so just do your job and take care of the house. Jesus, this is such a hassle. Whatever, just get your act together already.
What do you mean by get my act together? If you helped more with housework or childcare, I'd have a little more breathing room, you know.
You just need to handle housework more efficiently.
Excuse me? Efficiently? Why don't you tell me exactly how to efficiently manage housework in a home with a baby? We're a family. You could at least try to be more supportive.
Listen here. You and Alice are both living off me. You don't even have a job, so don't get too full of yourself. If I decided to leave you right now, your future would be nothing but darkness. And yet, you still have the nerve to complain?
I'm not complaining. I'm expressing my opinion. If it sounds like complaining, that's because you have a warped way of thinking.
Shut up. The fact that our budget is in the red is definitely your fault. You're a stay-at-home mom, so you should be able to manage it better. Managing the household budget is your job, isn't it? Don't blame me just because you can't handle your responsibilities.
Thomas, what's going on?
What is it? Don't call me while I'm at work.
I just checked the bank account. It only has $500 in it. Did you make a mistake?
No mistake. This month's living expenses are $500.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm not kidding. You kept nagging and complaining, so consider this your punishment.
What are you talking about? There's no way a family of 3 can live on $500. We were already running a deficit before this.
No, $500 is plenty. Now that I think about it, I was giving you too much before.
It's nowhere near enough. There's no way we can manage with that amount.
Don't say it's impossible if you haven't even tried. Figuring out how to make it work is a housewife's job, isn't it? And now you're slacking off? Are you kidding me? You've been using the baby as an excuse and half-assing the housework lately, haven't you? Stop trying to take it easy. It's getting ridiculous. Hey, Alice, where are you? I can't find you or Alice anywhere.
You're finally back. I bet you were out drinking again, weren't you?
So what if I was? It's my money. I can spend it however I want. But why aren't you here in the middle of the night? Did you take Alice out for a walk because she wouldn't stop crying?
We're at my parents' house.
What? Your parents' place? Wait, what? Why?
You said it yourself, remember? You told me to live on $500 a month.
Oh, that? Wait, is that why you ran back to your parents' house? You're such a useless wife. Seriously, how bad are you with money if you can't make $500 work?
The $500 was just the trigger. But ever since Alice was born, There's been so much about you, Thomas, that I can't stand anymore. I've decided I'm done putting up with it.
I'm the one putting up with everything. What? You think you're the only one trying hard here? You're just a stay-at-home mom doing nothing but taking care of the kid.
Actually, I've started working.
What?
After I quit my job when I got pregnant, I told you I'd earn a little money working from home, remember?
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that. But didn't you stop after Alice was born?
We didn't have enough money, so I started up again a little while ago.
What do you mean you started again without telling me? If you have time for that, you should be putting more effort into housework. Stop serving me lazy meals. And look at this house, it's a mess. The kitchen is a disaster with food still left out. If you're going to run off to your parents' house, at least clean up before you go.
Honestly, I've stopped caring about cleaning up. After all, I'm not going to live there anymore. I'm divorcing you.
What? Divorce? Wait a second. I never agreed to that.
We've been in the red for months, and now you want us to survive on $500? It's impossible. Divorce is the only solution.
No, wait. This is way too sudden. Divorce? Are you serious?
It's not sudden, is it? I've been saying it's impossible for a long time now, haven't I? I've told you over and over that we're struggling financially and you ignored me. Or worse, insulted me. And despite that, I've been the one holding this house together, sacrificing so much. But you never appreciated any of it.
Well...
By the way, your mom will be coming over soon.
What? My mom? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what? I told her I'm divorcing you. I explained everything and she sympathized with me. She even said, I'll do whatever I can to help.
Hey, you can't just go talking to my mom about stuff like that.
What do you mean? Why are you saying that now? You're the one who's been ignoring my feelings and selfishly forcing your own convenience on me all this time. Your mom mentioned it could be a bit late, but she's determined to set you straight. She said she'd beat you black and blue and make sure you take full responsibility. She was absolutely fuming.
Please, spare me.
This is the natural consequence of everything you've done until now, Thomas.
But divorce? What about Alice?
I'll raise her.
I'm her father, too.
Father? Since Alice was born, have you ever woken up to her crying at night? Have you ever changed her diaper? Fed her formula? You've done nothing, so stop pretending to be her dad.
But...
I'm not interested in hearing your excuses.
Give me some time to think.
It's too late. I've already made my decision.
Wait, just give me a second.
Well, now that I've let it all out, I'm feeling really sleepy. My parents are watching Alice tonight, so I can finally get a proper rest. No more being attacked by a controlling, arrogant husband who can't do anything. No more dealing with absurd, selfish comments that drive me crazy. And I don't have to see the smug face of someone who thinks he's a king just because he works. I think I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight, for the first time in forever.
Grace, I can't take this anymore.
What?
Ever since Mom moved in, I've been barely scraping by.
Oh, really?
Don't just say, oh, really? I'm begging you, please, come back. Mom took my bank cards and now she's forcing me to manage on $500 for the month. After paying the utility bills, I'm broke. I can't even afford proper meals anymore. Grace, I'm sorry for telling you to survive on $500. That was wrong of me. Please, I'm begging you, come back.
No way. You said $500 is enough to live on, didn't you? It's pathetic to complain so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I wasn't thinking clearly back then. I just lost my temper. It's impossible with $500. The fridge is empty, the electric bill is overdue, and even bread from the supermarket feels like a luxury.
That's what I kept telling you, isn't it? We're in the red. We can't make ends meet. But who is it that refused to listen?
You're right. It was me. I was wrong. Last weekend, Mom asked me to watch my cousin's kids, a second grader and a preschooler, for just one day. And it was absolute hell. They wouldn't listen, did whatever they wanted, and I had to cook, clean up, and chase them around nonstop. Everything was so overwhelming.
So now you finally understand what it's been like for me to raise Alice and manage the house every single day?
Yeah, I really get it now. Parenting is so much harder than I ever imagined. You were dealing with all of that on your own every day, huh? And yet, I didn't lift a finger to help. I did whatever I wanted and said such awful things to you. I was the worst.
It's too late. No matter what you say now, it's far too late. You even called Alice a noisy brat, didn't you? Calling your own child a nuisance? That makes you unfit to be a father.
I'm sorry. Really sorry. I completely underestimated parenting and being a stay-at-home spouse. I can't even imagine two things at once properly. It's pathetic. I never even tried to understand the struggles you were going through. I was a terrible husband and an even worse father.
You're so lame. Even if you regret it now, it's too late.
Please, I'm apologizing. Just come back. I swear, from now on, I'll help with childcare and housework. I'll take proper care of Alice and give her the love she deserves.
Oh, how convenient. After mocking me and hurting me so much, now you're asking me to come back? Don't you think that's a little too selfish?
But I mean it. You might say I've changed, but I've genuinely learned my lesson. I want to see Alice again, and I want to live together with you as a family.
You know, Alice is looking so much more peaceful these days. She doesn't cry at night as much, and she's smiling a lot more. It seems like she's happier without you around.
Please, I'm begging you. Give me another chance. I'll change, I promise. I'll make sure to give you the proper living expenses. I'll cut back on drinking and stop wasting money. If you want, I'll even be okay with an allowance system. Just please, let me try again.
Excuse me? And how exactly do you plan to change? Anyone can make promises with words.
I'll take an active role in taking care of Alice. I'll handle diaper changes, baths, feeding, and even her baby food. Everything. I'll also share the housework so you can get some rest. I'll clean, do the laundry, and cook. And I'll work harder than ever to make sure you and Alice are truly happy.
Well, you can say whatever you want, can't you? But it's too late. My feelings for you have already completely faded. And it's not just about me. You deeply hurt Alice as well. That fact won't ever disappear.
I realized I can't do this without you, Grace. I want to see you again.
That's disgusting.
What?
Thomas, you might have been too drunk to remember, but when you brought your coworkers to the house, you were bragging about your nights out, weren't you? You even boasted about a woman you always request at some place you go to. You said you're smitten with her, that she's adorable, and that you're planning to divorce your wife to marry her.
Wait, did I say that? Are you sure it was me? Couldn't it have been one of my coworkers' stories?
Don't try to dodge it. After that, I went through your things, you know. And guess what I found? Business cards from that place, receipts, even gift receipts. You've never bought me a single thing, not even after I got pregnant, while I've been raising Alice and running the house. But for that woman, you dropped thousands on bags, flowers, and even a ring. You knew full well we were in the red, didn't you? And yet, you still did something like that. I was honestly stunned. And yet, when I bought just a little something for Alice, you called it wasting money. But spending tens of thousands on that woman? That's not a waste?
Well, it's just, she works at a place I frequent for business, and it was her birthday, so I thought I'd splurge a little.
It's better not to lie, you know. Was it really just her birthday?
No, well, it wasn't. I'm sorry.
Wow. So you only give your wife $500, but you can spend thousands on some other woman?
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you with a winter bonus. I'll buy you something really nice. I want you to forgive me.
That's not the issue here. Besides, you were the one saying you didn't need a nagging hag like me or a noisy brat like Alice. I don't think avoiding a divorce is possible at this point.
I didn't really mean it when I said that. It was just heat of the moment talk, you know? I wasn't serious, believe me.
What exactly am I supposed to believe about you, Thomas? You looked down on your wife, financially punished her, and then splurged on another woman. You didn't lift a finger to help raise your own child and even called her a noisy brat and treated her like a nuisance. You thought you were the most important person in the family just because you worked. So, what makes you think I can trust someone like that?
I'm truly sorry. I swear, I won't do it again. I'll change, I promise.
There's no next time, so feel free to stay the way you are. I'm not even interested in you anymore.
Do you really think you can raise Alice all on your own?
Absolutely. Life is much easier without someone like you around.
Reality isn't that simple. Alice's formula, diapers, clothes, and don't forget education costs. They'll only increase. Living expenses aren't something you can just ignore. Have you even calculated all of this?
Living without you is still far easier than staying with you. I have savings from before we got married, and if I work hard at my current remote job, I can make decent money. Besides, both my parents and even yours told me not to worry about money.
But you know, having a father around makes a big difference, doesn't it? Alice needs a father for her growth, right?
A child only needs a father if he acts like one. Someone like you is better off not being there. You'd only be a bad influence on Alice.
Don't say that. From now on, I'll do everything I can for you and Alice. So please, just give me one more chance.
How many times do I have to tell you? There's no next time. I don't trust you. My feelings won't come back, and honestly, you're just annoying. I'd really appreciate it if you just disappear.
The only people I truly want to treasure are you and Alice.
Oh, is that so? The only thing I want to treasure is a life without you. Oh, by the way, I haven't paid this month's mortgage yet, so make sure you pay it soon. Otherwise, the house might get taken away, you know.
Wait, hold on. You haven't paid it?
Of course not. There was only $500 in the account for living expenses. Until now, I've been covering the shortfall with my savings and income from working remotely. But since I'm no longer your wife, I'm done doing that. Just so you know, I left everything I was quietly managing undone when I left the house.
Wait, what do you mean by everything you were managing? Is there more than just the mortgage?
Yeah, you'll figure it out soon enough. For now, why don't you struggle a bit? You might need to pick up some part-time work after your day job. Short-term gigs are great because you get paid quickly.
Wait, what other bills are there? Tell me.
Who knows what they could be? You'll find out soon enough. Have fun.
I'm sorry. Grace, I was completely in the wrong. I'm truly, genuinely sorry. Please, just give me one more chance to be a family. I'm begging you. I can't live without you. I need you, Grace.
I'm the one who needs you the least, Thomas. You're just extra baggage. I don't need you anymore, so I decided to throw you away.
Throw me away? Don't say something so cruel.
But isn't it true? A controlling husband with a negative balance in his account has no value whatsoever. Well then, goodbye. After that, Thomas kept begging me not to divorce him. But thanks to my in-laws actively convincing him otherwise, we successfully finalized the divorce. I made sure to claim both alimony and child support. In the end, Thomas couldn't keep up with the mortgage payments and the house had to be sold. He tried to arrange a private sale, but since he'd already fallen behind on payments, it was eventually put up for auction. Afterward, he couldn't keep up with payments for his credit cards, subscriptions, or even utilities like electricity and water. So he started receiving a mountain of demand letters. Thomas panicked and began scrambling for money, but no one was willing to lend him anything. As a desperate measure, he reportedly begged the woman he'd been spending money on at the bar to return the brand name bags and ring he'd bought for her. Naturally, she didn't entertain the idea, threw him out, and even got him banned from the establishment. Eventually, he turned to payday loans, which landed him in a vicious cycle of debt. I've heard he's now struggling every day to pay back his debts, including alimony and child support. Even though it's his own fault, I do feel just a tiny bit sorry for him. When we first got married, I never imagined he'd turned out this way. I thought he was kind and reliable. But after Alice was born, his true colors gradually began to show. I'm determined to forget about that foolish, controlling husband as quickly as possible and focus on being the best mom I can be so Alice and I can live an incredibly happy life together. And as it turns out, I recently met someone new. He's a wonderful man who treats Alice with kindness, and we've even made plans to visit an amusement park together soon. There's still a long road ahead, but with Alice by my side, I'm excited to build a fun and fulfilling future together.
Are you at home? There's something I've been wanting to talk to you about. I've made up my mind. I hope you won't be mad at me. No, I'm sure you're gonna be mad, but I need you to hear me out.
I'm sorry. Work took a while and I just saw your text. Are you okay? What's wrong all of a sudden?
It's hard to say, but
What's wrong?
I just don't like where I'm working. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I've finally submitted my resignation.
What? Wait a minute. Resignation? We're expecting a baby in 5 months, you know?
I know.
I'm going on maternity leave in 3 months, so my income will be reduced. Oh, I got it. You already got the next job, right?
No, sorry. I told you I put a lot of thought into it. Why don't you worry about me first instead of my next job?
Well, maybe you're right, but I've got my mother to worry about, and a baby costs money, you know?
I understand that, but it's not like I'm the only one who has to make sacrifices here.
Sacrifice? Isn't that a strange way of thinking? I'm risking my life to give birth.
I know, but you know what? I was so worried that if I kept working like this, I was going to collapse mentally. I could have gone through with it, but I knew that if I let the mental damage get to me, it would affect my ability to raise my child.
Carter, were you that worried? Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I couldn't tell you because I knew it would cause trouble for you, especially now that you're pregnant. I didn't want to stress you out.
I see. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I was too busy taking care of myself. I appreciate your concern.
Yeah.
Our environment is going to change drastically. Maybe you should take the plunge and change the environment too. You should seriously look for a job so that you can have a fresh start.
Is that okay with you? I'm so sorry. I'll do my best for you who believes in me.
We're a couple. We're supposed to help each other in times like this, right? Let's work hard together so that we can have a happy family in the future.
Got it.
Hey, you said you had an interview this morning, and we can have lunch together, but where are you? I have a medical checkup, so you said we could enjoy our time together while we still can.
What? It's already this late? Sorry, I'm at home.
What? Why? You had an interview, right?
Yes, I did. I just felt a little different.
What are you talking about? You're still looking for a job, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I haven't been able to find a company that meets my expectations. I have been looking for the one that best suits me, you know?
Well, you really need to get going. You need to get serious about finding a job.
I'm serious.
I don't think any company is perfect for you or anyone. We're going to have a baby soon. You're going to be a father, so you'll have to put up with a few things.
I know that, but you don't want me to make less money, right?
No, I don't. But you're going to be a freshman, so it can't be helped. And the way I see it, it doesn't look like you're working very hard to find a job.
You're working as a caregiver and earning money. We're not going to have any problems for a while. I don't want to rush into a decision.
Huh? Don't be naive.
Huh?
I'm going on maternity leave soon. And I also have to hire a caregiver to take care of my mom. And with the recent recession, baby supplies are going to be more expensive.
I know.
You don't understand. We're going to need the money. You have to start earning money. And besides, I don't think I can take care of my mom while raising a child I'm not used to. For that reason, I need you to find a job as soon as possible.
I understand.
Of course, I'll need you to help out fully when you're at home too.
Yes.
Anyway, you need to find a job as soon as possible. You're home now, right? How's my mom doing?
She was so happy when the bathing service came earlier. You know, this time of year she sweats a lot in the day.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks for looking out for her. Did you have any job interviews today?
No, I didn't. How's everything at the hospital?
Yeah, I think I'm having contractions. I've been feeling a pain in my lower back since this morning. They say these back pains were labor pains.
Really? Is it coming soon?
The contractions are still weak, so I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. They said I could stay at the hospital, so I might as well. I don't feel comfortable at home, but rather anxious.
Maybe it's a good idea for you to stay there. If you stay there, I feel safe when you deliver the baby. I think it's better that way.
You'll be here for the birth, right? That would be reassuring. I'll drop you a text when the contractions are a little closer, and be ready to come right away. I've brought all the hospitalization stuff with me, but you'll have to bring a second set of bags.
Well, yeah.
What? You could have come already in the first place, but you're busy, right?
I understand.
Hey, where are you? Are you home? Or are you on your way here?
No, I'm home. I was getting ready.
You've been getting ready for what? 5 hours now? I'm starting to get some contractions, so you better get here. The intervals are getting shorter and they're really painful. The nurse said I'll have the baby within a few hours from now.
Will the baby come out that soon?
I don't know about that, but it can happen. That's why I need you to hurry.
Wait a minute. I've got some stuff to do. I'm in the middle of a thing. Might be tough to get to the hospital right now.
What's going on? I've asked the helpers to take care of Mom, so what is there to do?
Yeah, but I'm not sure I can be there for you. So you're going to have to do it on your own. But I'll do my best. I'll be there as soon as the baby is born.
What? What are you talking about? I'm not confident either. It's my first time and I'm full of anxiety, so just stay by my side. Just stay with me.
I can't. Besides, it won't do you any good. What's the point of me standing around?
I know, but I need you to stay close to me for the baby. I need you to stay with me and support me.
I'm packing bags and everything.
What? Whose baggage are you packing?
I'm just trying to get things in order.
Is that something you have to do right now? Your wife is in labor. We're about to have a baby, you know. I'm in pain and I want you to stay with me.
No, it's something I have to do for my family.
At this time? Right now? Can't you do it tomorrow? You are unemployed to begin with, and you've been home all this time, so you had plenty of time to do it, didn't you? Why now?
I've been thinking about what I can do, and now I've come up with the answer, so it's the only way. I just want to do it before the baby is born.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'll come running as soon as I'm done. Just hang in there until then.
That's enough.
What?
I don't want you to be here. I'll do it alone.
That's the spirit.
Carter, where are you? Please call me back. What are you doing? I can't believe I can't get in touch with you right away when I'm like this. That's what I don't like about you. Hey, answer your phone.
Sorry, I didn't notice your call.
What have you been up to? The baby was born. I tried to call you, but I couldn't get through.
Yeah, I had a rough day yesterday, so I got tired and went to bed.
Huh? What the hell were you doing?
I kicked your mother out while you were giving birth.
Huh? Kicked her out?
If you have a problem with me, I'll kick you out too.
I'm not going back.
Huh?
Because you've been acting weird since you quit your job. My mother needs care because she's old.
So I sent her to the nursing home.
My family's the most important thing to me. She's my mother.
They said they're going to take care of her there.
What is wrong with you? My mother is not a thing you can just get rid of.
She can't move on her own. She's like a thing. She will be a burden to us once the baby is born.
I'm the one who has been taking care of my mother. I don't need you to complain. And you haven't done anything this whole time. How could you be so selfish?
I'm trying to cut down on food expenses. And the utility bills are going down because she's gone.
I don't understand. I never asked you that.
I just came up with the idea yesterday.
What the hell?
It's your fault, isn't it?
Why is that?
Because you threaten me a lot.
When did I threaten you?
You told me to get a job as soon as possible because it costs money to take care of the baby and take care of your mother.
Sure, it costs money. But my mother has been bringing money into the house. And kicking her out is just unacceptable.
What? She puts money in the house?
Yes, she does.
Well, it's not a lot of money, is it? I mean, she doesn't have that kind of money with her. But since she's not here anymore, we can cut back on a lot of things, right?
That's not the point. If she's in a nursing home, there's a nursing home fee, right?
I don't know about that. I'm just trying to get something out of the way so we can save money. Besides, with her being gone, you and I can devote ourselves to raising our child without worrying.
How selfish of you. She's my precious family. I've never seen such a cold person in my life.
What's the matter with you? I'm the one who thought of this. All you do is complain. I did what I could. I guess I'm married to an ugly, stupid wife.
What kind of person are you? You're a piece of shit.
You have a job, so we won't be in trouble. I just figure out a way that doesn't cost money.
So why don't you just find a job? Kicking my mother out isn't going to solve the problem, does it?
That's why I kicked her out. You don't get it, do you? Well, this is the only home you've got anyway, so you better come home.
Wait, you're not even coming to the hospital? I don't understand.
You're not back yet? I want to eat your cooking. Are you ignoring me? Are you still mad at me for your mother? You seem like the type to hold on to things for a long time. I'm the one who's sorry. I apologize, so come home. I can pick you up if you want. I made a life for you that doesn't cost money, and you don't have to take care of her. You shouldn't have any complaints, right? We can definitely raise our child in comfort, you know? Hey, reply to me.
What? I don't have anything to say to you anymore.
What do you mean? I went to the hospital and they won't let me see the baby. What the hell is going on? When are you getting out of the hospital?
I'm already out of the hospital with my baby, okay?
Huh? What the hell is going on? The nurse didn't even tell me when you were discharged.
I was the one who kept their mouths shut.
Huh? So you didn't even let me visit?
No, I asked them not to help you out.
Why not? I'm your husband and the father of the baby.
Father, you've got to be kidding me. You didn't even come to the hospital when I went into labor. You didn't call me when the baby was born. You kicked my mother out of the house. How am I supposed to live with someone who doesn't even work? I can't live with you anymore. I'm never going back to you again.
Huh? Then where are you now?
At my cousin's house. All of my relatives are upset with your behavior. They said I don't need a scumbag like you. I'm going to be fine without you because they're all going to help me with the baby. I know you're going to kick me and the baby out someday.
Why are you making me look bad by talking to those relatives? That's not fair. I was doing this for your own good.
I'm saying that's not right for a human being. You can't just kick out my mother who needs care and not feeling any guilt.
They said at the nursing home that they will take care of her, so what's the problem?
What are you talking about? It can't be that easy.
They took her right away that day. Isn't that what the helpers do?
That's not what I'm talking about. Your selfishness. It's not free to put someone in a nursing home in the first place. It costs a certain amount of money.
It does?
Of course. And you don't work. You don't earn any money. Who are you to talk about putting her in the nursing home?
Don't talk so high and mighty. I just didn't know.
If you're going to do it, do your research beforehand. The helper was worried about her that day, so she only took her in temporarily to get away from you. You were like that when you quit your job. You just quit like a child, saying you didn't want to go, that you didn't want to do it. Even if it was right before I was about to have a baby.
I didn't say it was going to be easy.
You said all the things that suited you. And then, when the time came, you didn't even get a new job.
Because you are working, right? You're the one who's going to continue working after the baby is born, right? So there's no need for me to work anytime soon.
I'm saying that kind of insensitivity is unacceptable. You only think of yourself. I can't raise a child with someone who doesn't know how things will turn out.
Stop messing around and get back here right now.
Don't you get it even after all this?
Huh?
I'm saying I want a divorce.
Are you kidding me? Stop it. Divorce when you haven't even let me see my baby? That's too much, don't you think?
How can you say that? You're even worse. You didn't even attend the birth. You didn't come to the hospital when the baby was born.
Because you didn't let me visit and see the baby.
That was after a few days, wasn't it? That's all I am to you, and that's all the baby is to you. I can't even imagine living with you. Anyway, I'm divorcing you.
Don't be so selfish.
From now on, you'll discuss things through my lawyer.
What? Lawyer? Your lawyer is really annoying. Give me a call so I can talk to you directly.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? You know what happened. How twisted your character is.
I didn't do anything. What is it?
It's the house. I'm talking about the house. You did this, didn't you? They're trying to evict me.
Well, then why don't you leave as you're told?
Why would I? I live here. It's my house.
What did I really like about you? You're too stupid.
What?
It wasn't your house. It was my parents' house.
I got it when your father passed away.
Huh? That's not true.
I was told that if anything happened to your father, he'd give it to me.
No, what are you talking about, really? He may have said that, but you didn't even do any paperwork, did you? My mother lived there, so she had the rights. Didn't you know that? That's how we got in there.
No, she said it was mine then.
And she said you didn't want me and the baby to be bothered, so she decided to stay at the nursing home for us.
So what's the problem? If you and your mother are not coming back, it's totally my house.
No, are you listening to me? My mother went to her bedside drawer and put the deed to the property in her bag when you kicked her out.
The deed? What do you mean?
A title deed is a document that proves you're the owner of a property. It's issued by the Legal Affairs Bureau to prevent people like you from transferring ownership without permission.
What the hell?
She's going to sell the house and use the money to pay for nursing home care.
Sell the house?
She told me not to worry about anything. She wants me to do whatever I want.
What does that mean? Does that mean the house is for sale?
That's what it means.
I have to be out of here within a week?
If that's what they said, then I guess so.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Why don't you go wherever you want? You don't have a baby to take care of. You're free to do what you want, right?
But I'm not working, remember? How am I going to live without an income? Oh yeah, what did you do with my savings? Did you spend it?
Don't be ridiculous. The joint savings we have for the baby, you spent it all while you were goofing around at home. I know that.
Oh.
There's no way I'm spending the savings for something else.
Even if you kick me out of the house, I have nowhere to go. I can't even rent an apartment.
That's what you deserve, isn't it? I told you to get a real job, right? You're the one who didn't do it. And on top of that, you kicked my mother out of the house. And you're going to have to pay for child support.
Leah, can't you do something about it? For example, maybe you could lend me some money for now. You have income, so you can do that, right?
Huh? How spoiled are you? You really are a piece of shit. How can I do such a thing? The only thing I'm asking you to do is to fulfill your responsibility for your action.
But how am I supposed to pay for child support?
You should work. Morning, noon, and night. You'll just have to manage on your own. You have brought this to yourself.
Oh no, it's too hard. I can't work that hard.
This is no time to whine about it. You have to give up and look for a job right now.
I can't find a job right away.
Huh? It's been 6 months since you quit your last job. If you really wanted to work, you'd have found a job by now.
I'm willing to work. It's just not what I'm looking for.
Since it's you, you're probably making up some kind of conditions that suit you, right? Then there's no way you'll get a job.
Huh?
If you can't find a job, then you should get a part-time job or something. You better earn money somehow. If you don't, you'll never be able to save enough money for child support. And now make sure you pay child support for the future of the baby.
Oh no, you don't think about my future?
Of course not. You're an adult. You can take care of yourself. Well then, since I don't think I'll ever see you again, please take care.
Leah, please don't leave me. Please, Leah.
He seemed to be in a hurry after losing the house and started working part-time as a security guard with a dormitory. At first, he did his best to pay child support, but after a few months, it stopped. Rumor has it that he moved from one job to another. He was very arrogant and keep quitting when he has problems with his coworkers. And he can't pay his bills because his income is unstable. I'm really glad that I divorced him when I found out how much of a scumbag he is. My mother seems to have made friends in the nursing home and is enjoying herself. My relatives love my baby, and I'm able to live comfortably while working from home. In fact, when I went to see my in-laws to discuss child support, I was told that I would receive child support several times a year. My in-laws have been paying for it. I tried to stay out of it as much as possible and use it for my baby's future. At first, I was worried about being a single parent, but with the understanding and help of those around me, I am able to live my life without a problem. I will continue to do my best to balance work and child rearing.
Hey, Ashley, I have to work late today.
Again?
Yeah, I wonder why they are harassing me since I'm the only one who's this busy. Well, it's the end of the month, so I guess everyone's busy too.
It doesn't matter if it's the end of the month or not.
What?
You are working overtime half the month.
I guess.
The other day, you didn't even come home, remember?
That was because I was concentrating on finishing my work. And before I knew it, it was already morning.
How is that possible? In the first place, do they know that you're working this many hours?
I can't help it because I'm not finished with my work. I'm sorry to have you worried. I should be able to do better. I apologize.
I know you're busy at work, but I'd like you to spend more time at home.
I understand. I'm more worried about you, Ashley.
About me?
I'm worried that my mother might be harassing you.
Harassing me?
We have to live with my mother since she would be alone otherwise. I'm sorry if I'm making your life harder because of it.
I knew she was going to live with us since I decided to marry you. As for living together, don't worry about it.
I feel a lot better to hear that. If she starts harassing you, you can always tell me.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Well then, I'll be home as soon as I finish my work here.
Hi, Ashley. Looks like Chad was home late last night too, right? That's right. There's no bus running that late, so I wonder how he's getting home. Maybe someone is giving him a ride home. I don't want him to bother someone that late, but isn't that because you're not good enough? What? Isn't it because you're not good enough as a wife and you're not fulfilling your duty? I don't understand what you mean. If there's no bus, shouldn't you be the one to pick him up? Me? How do you expect me to pick him up? There's no public transportation to get there. Maybe a cab? If I were to take a cab to his office to pick him up, I don't know how much money I would have to spend. Even cab fares are ridiculous nowadays. How about you go on foot? Huh? Are you saying that I should walk to his office and walk back home? What are you talking about? Stop kidding around. Maybe he is intentionally not coming back home, you know? What? What do you mean? Can't you realize what is going on? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm saying maybe there is someone. Does that mean he's having an affair? Well, I guess that's a possibility. Oh no, I thought we love each other. I don't think he's having an affair. I bet $200 that he's having an affair. If I'm right, give me $200, okay? What are you talking nonsense? Don't use my husband as gambling. I won't forgive you if you ever say that again. Oh, I'm scared. That's why he's cheating on you?
Ashley, is this a good time?
Sure, what's up?
It's about what I said the other day.
About what?
About my mom harassing you. She's always been delusional. She says things that aren't true.
I see. I didn't know about that.
Did she ever tell you I was cheating on you?
Yes, she did. Was she being delusional?
Perhaps so.
But how did you know about it? We were talking about this on WhatsApp.
It's easy. Since my mom's always being delusional, I can kind of imagine what she would say.
I see. But imagining the affair first? It's because you're guilty of something, isn't it?
Huh? No. Anyway, I can't allow mom's harassment to cause you any more trouble.
No, if she is delusional, it might be fun to talk to her.
Huh?
I can think that she's having a sort of mental illness, so I don't mind.
No, I'll definitely do something about this soon. Ashley, I'm really sorry.
I said I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Hi, Ashley. I knew it. You're not the right wife for Chad. That's why I didn't approve of your marriage. How can you be his wife if you can't even take care of the housework? Emily, yesterday it was terrible of you to hit me all of a sudden. To be honest, I don't want to talk to you for a while. So I hit you a little. But so what? It's because you're so slow at your housework. I was just trying to motivate you. You can think of it as me trying to make you a better wife. That's terrible. With all due respect, it was you who said you would do the housework in exchange for living with us. It's not that I can't do the housework. There you go again with those excuses. You never admit you're wrong, do you? I'm not doing anything wrong, so there's nothing to admit. If I was wrong, I would have apologized myself. I'm sure you would, but you're just talking and not doing your housework. Chad is going to another woman because you're a bad wife, don't you think? What? Is that so? So he is having an affair? I heard it from a neighbor. About what? I heard that he went into a hotel with a young girl holding hands. What? Is that true? Don't tell me it was when he said he had to work overtime. From what I've heard, that's a strong possibility. Oh no, he is working very hard for us. Going to a hotel with a young woman? I can't believe it. Oh, so you think your neighbors are lying? No, I don't, but I can't believe it. It's a lie that he's having an affair. Having an affair? Oh, you poor thing. Huh? It's not cheating. It could be serious. Emily, what a thing to say. Do you want me and Chad to be separated? Well, you can't even do your own housework, and you can't even follow my advice, and I can't find anything good in you. That's terrible, Emily. I'm trying my best to be Chad's wife too. And yet? Either way, be prepared to accept the fact.
Ashley, I'm sorry. I heard that my mom hit you.
Huh?
As your husband, I'm really sorry.
Hey, what's wrong all of a sudden?
I can't stop her from harassing you. I can't have her hitting my wife.
What? It's not like she hit me strong, but...
It's impossible. Yesterday, I took a look at your phone. She has been harassing you like crazy.
Well, I don't think so.
She can't even do her chores. She keeps saying that I'm cheating on you, and you're not good enough to be my wife. And I went to a hotel with a young girl. All of this seems like harassment from my mom, but it's all a lie.
Oh, but she's delusional, isn't she? I've actually been having fun enjoying listening to her stories.
She is delusional, but I think she has gone too far.
I'm quite entertained, so I'm fine. You don't have to be irritated by it.
I can't just ignore thinking how you might be really feeling. That's why I made up my mind.
What have you decided?
I'm divorcing you to save you.
What?
Besides, I didn't tell you this because I thought it would worry you. My mom has a heart condition.
What? That's the first time I've ever heard of such a thing. And she seems to be just fine.
Mom is a stubborn person, and she doesn't want you to know any of her weaknesses. I don't know about that part of her personality either.
Then I can't divorce you even more.
Huh?
Your mother has a heart condition, right? You never know when she's going to have an attack. I can't leave her alone like that.
You're too kind for her. She keeps harassing you because she hates you. As for me, I don't know when I'm going to lose her, so I don't want her to spend her life being mean to you. I want her to go peacefully.
I know, but...
If you understand, then leave her alone. Ashley, I want you to pack up your things and go back to your parents' house within a week. I'll fill out the necessary forms and send you the divorce papers.
Huh? That's a pretty sudden turn of events. Does Emily know about this?
She doesn't know anything. If I tell her, I'm sure she's going to get angry at you. Anyway, it's hard for me too. So I just need you to do as I say.
I don't understand why this is so sudden, but I understand that you want to divorce me.
Then that's what we'll do. I need you out of the house within a week, okay? Hey, what the hell is going on? I said get out of the house in a week, remember? Why haven't you left?
Hey, Chad, it's been a while. Your mother has a heart condition. You're so good to not come home for a week, aren't you? I wonder what you're doing now.
What's that got to do with you? I told you I'm divorcing you. You're no longer my business, so get out of here.
You know what? Your mother said I could stay here. She said she'd miss me if I was gone. I'm at the mall with her right now.
Huh? What do you mean?
You were worried about me, right? You said you feel sorry for me because your mother is harassing me.
That's right. That's why I had no choice but to get a divorce.
I told you not to worry about that.
Huh?
I'm very close with her. She is very supportive of me working full-time. I rely on her a lot too. We were just shopping together.
Huh? Then what was that conversation about? Mom was harassing you all the time.
You know what? That was the conversation according to a scenario assuming you would look at my phone.
Scenario? What the hell are you talking about?
Hi, this is your mother speaking.
Mother? Why?
Didn't Ashley tell you? We're just having a friendly cup of tea right now.
Huh? My head is getting confused.
Remember you were bad-mouthing about Ashley the other day?
What?
You said she was bad-mouthing about me, so I asked her directly.
You asked her directly?
Yes, I did. Then, we were both surprised. It was your idea to ruin my relationship with her, wasn't it?
Did I say that?
Don't be silly. When I checked with Ashley, she told me that you seemed to be cheating on her.
What? Cheating?
Why are you reacting so strongly to the word cheating?
Well, it's not that.
I suggested her to check it out using a private detective.
Private detective?
That's right. So it's true that you were cheating on her. You were in a hotel with a young girl, right? Other places where you were on a date, holding hands, or coming out of a hotel? I also had pictures of you going into and coming out of the apartment where the girl lives.
You're lying. That can't be true. I've been working overtime all week.
And I know what your life has been like this past week, okay? Do you want me to tell you?
That's not necessary. I don't want to hear it. Have you two been spying on me this whole time?
Don't say it like we were spying on you. You were the one who was having an affair. You're such a pathetic son.
Mom, you're getting it all wrong.
What am I getting wrong? Well, it's no wonder why Ashley got suspicious when you keep working overtime every day, isn't it?
What?
We know from the private detective that you never worked overtime.
What?
And even more, you said I have a heart condition?
That's...
I'm still full of energy, okay? Stop screwing around. I'm disappointed in your cheap way of thinking.
What do you mean by cheap?
If you get caught cheating and get divorced, you'll have to pay alimony. You're just trying to save yourself from having to pay alimony. You were trying to get a divorce with the reason that I harassed her, so you wouldn't have to pay alimony, right? That's why you were in such a hurry to get the paperwork done. It's just too selfish of you to blame others after you cheated on your wife. You are such a pathetic son, it brings tears to my eyes. On my order, you and Ashley will get a divorce.
Huh?
However, make sure you pay the alimony.
Mom, wait, please. Don't decide my future by yourself.
I didn't decide this on my own. I've thought it over with Ashley.
What?
What do you mean, what? She has worked so hard to be a good wife. I can't leave her alone like this. You'll have to take your punishment like a man for betraying her.
Oh, no. Ashley, can I have a word?
Yes? I've already submitted the divorce papers you sent to my parents' house. I don't have anything to do with you anymore.
Ashley, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so selfish. Can we start over? You're good friends with my mother too, so it'll work out.
Huh? Don't be selfish. What happened to that young girl?
When she found out what happened, she got angry and dumped me.
Oh my. I'm so sorry to hear that. I bet she didn't really love you.
So please, I'm clean. I broke up with that girl, so please get back together with me.
How selfish are you? I refuse.
Why? I'm sincerely sorry. I'm sorry for what I did to you.
Really?
Really? I'm really sorry and I love you.
If you really think about me, don't ever contact me again.
Ashley, don't say that.
How can I forgive you when you cheated on me and then tried to divorce me all of a sudden and without an explanation? Are you stupid? I have no intention of getting back together with you, and I will be filing a firm claim for alimony against you and the woman you were having an affair with. I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon, so please pay the alimony.
Oh no, I can't pay alimony. Please help me.
And your mother also said she's going to break off the relationship with you. She said She'll never let you have one step in her house. I feel so sorry for her that she has to treat her son like this.
Break off the relationship? So you're saying I can't even get help from my mom?
I guess not. Your mother was very upset about all of this. Considering her personality, I don't think there's anything you can say to her.
Ashley, do something about it. I can't pay alimony and I have nowhere to live. I don't know what's going to happen to my job if I don't do something.
Oh my.
My coworkers found out about my affair and divorce, and now the whole company is talking about it. Everyone's giving me the cold shoulder. Frankly, I can't work there anymore.
I think you deserve it, don't you think? You did what you did, so you have to take responsibility for your action. Well, good luck then. I hope you will make as much money as you can.
Ashley, can't you help me? I'm in real trouble.
I can't. I'll block all your contacts. I doubt I'll ever see you again. Well then, goodbye.
Wait, Ashley!
After that, I filed a claim for alimony through my lawyer against Chad and the woman he cheated on me with. They both paid me in one lump sum, but he had to borrow money and will have to pay it back from now on. He had spent all of his salary and joint savings on the woman. He is now completely broke. I also heard that the woman immediately made a new boyfriend and paid the alimony. I think Chad was nothing more than money for her. He is a pathetic man who lost his family and his job for the sake of such a woman. He left the company because he couldn't stay there. He has to pay back his debt from now on. I heard a rumor that he is now working at a factory and living in a cheap motel. I am living with Emily at her house. After she left her son, she had been in a low spirit for a long time, but as time goes by, she started to smile a little. I feel that she is gaining her spirit little by little. She treats me like a real daughter. From now on, I will do my best to repay her for her kindness.
Cassandra, I need you to bring me some clothes to change and some novels for me to read. When can you come next?
What? I just went to visit you the other day, didn't I? You should have asked for those at that time. I don't have time to visit you multiple times. Unlike you, I'm busy. I have to do housework and I have to go out with people at work too. And the hospital where you're hospitalized is in the next city, so it's far away. It's such a waste of time. Besides, I've been busy with your hospitalization procedures and such, so please let me take a rest. I'm exhausted, Thomas.
Come on, I broke my arm in a car accident, honey. Can you at least be a little considerate? You're my wife, so you should at least come to visit me once in a while.
I visited you. I brought you everything you needed the other day. It was really heavy and I had a hard time. Besides, you can borrow clothes to change from the hospital, right? Why do I have to bring you some clothes from home? You should just shut up and put on your hospital gown.
Well, you have a point there. I'm going to be in the hospital for a while, so I feel more comfortable when I wear clothes I usually wear.
Don't be so selfish. You're a grown-up, right? You can do what you can in the hospital by yourself. Don't be so naive as to expect me to come visit you every time. What are you going to do if I collapse from fatigue? In the first place, you are capable to do everything by yourself. It was always easy for you, wasn't it? Oh, and if you can't do something, ask the nurse to do it for you.
That was before I got hospitalized. I can't move my arms, so there are a lot of things I can't do. So why don't you at least support me while I'm in the hospital? If you think I'm lying, come visit me. I'll show you how hard it is.
Geez, okay then. I'm too busy to visit you, but I'll deliver your stuff to you by courier service. You won't have anything to complain now, will you? I'll make sure to deliver all of them. So will you inform me again about those stuff you need?
You know, you've changed a lot since a while ago. Seems that you don't love me anymore. You didn't come to see me right away when I was involved in a car accident, and you never tried to come to visit me yourself either. It's like you just had to do it because you were asked to. If you were the same person I know, you would have been a little more concerned about me. There's no way you would have said that you'll deliver my stuff by courier service.
That's not true. I'm worried about you. But I don't think that rushing to you right away after the accident or visiting you every day at the hospital will make you get better right away. It's the doctors who are going to fix you, not me.
Well, I know that I won't get better right away just because you come to see me. But if you were the same old you, I think you would have been more worried about me unconditionally. I've been feeling that you've become cold lately, but I feel it more now that I'm hospitalized. Why are you treating me coldly? If I did something wrong, please tell me. If you don't tell me, I won't know how to improve myself. I've been trying to give you as much freedom as possible so that you don't get stressed out.
Are you really bored in the hospital? Will you stop complaining like that? It's making me feel upset. Please find another way to spend your free time.
It's not like that, but it's true, isn't it? It's just that things have changed and you weren't the same person I know anymore. I feel lonely somehow.
Things like that change with time. We've been married for 3 years. Most married couple will change after spending several years together. It's normal. We're not the lovey-dovey high school lovers anymore, so give me a break.
Of course, it may be normal for a married couple to change their attitudes, but don't you want to be a married couple who continues to love each other?
Yeah, whatever. Oh, by the way, I'm going on a trip next week, so I won't be able to reply as often as I'm supposed to. That's why please don't disturb me with your nonsense blabbering.
A trip? For heaven's sake, I'm hospitalized, Cassandra. I didn't know that you're going on a trip.
Well, that's because I just told you.
Well, it's perfectly fine to go on a trip, but please think about the timing.
You're really annoying. My timing is perfect. You just have a broken arm, right? Things won't change with or without me. You're just overreacting. It's just a little pain on the arm.
I can't leave the hospital anyway. We are a married couple, so at least tell me who you're traveling with and where.
You're such a pain in the ass. Do I have to tell you everything? Hawaii! I'm going with my coworkers, that's all. Satisfied now?
Colleagues? Do you have any colleagues at work that you get along well with? In addition, you're going to Hawaii? Wait a sec. Are you telling me that you're going with a guy?
How rude of you. Of course I'm not going with a guy. I have someone whom I get along well with at work. Anyway, I'm going to Hawaii with that person. Can we end our conversation here? I have some errands to run.
Robin, long time no see.
Hey Thomas, long time no see. I heard that you're in the hospital now. What happened?
I was involved in a car accident. Nothing serious, but I'm crippled for a while. By the way, Robin, you're in the same department as Cassandra, right?
Oh, your wife? That's right.
Cassandra said that she's going to Hawaii with her colleagues. She didn't clearly say who she was going with. The atmosphere was different from usual, so I thought I'd see if I could figure it out. A love affair trip to Hawaii? Oh, come on, stop joking, dude. But if she's really going, I have a feeling that she will probably go with James. You know James, don't you? We were together in the previous department, remember? James? No way. Have you heard something fishy about my wife and James? Well, it's been rumored that Cassandra and James get along really well, and they're both taking a vacation leave next week. Somehow, I feel even more uncomfortable after hearing your story. I see. Thanks for letting me know. No problem. I think you should take a rest and stop thinking about unnecessary things since you're still in the hospital. Good day, Thomas. Good day to you too, James. You look tired than usual. Are you busy with work? I spend most of my time sleeping nowadays. How's your broken arm, Thomas? Well, I don't think it's a big deal. It seems I can move my arm as I want now, thanks to the rehabilitation. Glad to hear that. As I told you before, I'm quitting the company next month and going back to my parents' house. Thank you for your help. I'm calling to inform you about that. I see. I can't believe your father suddenly got sick. I'm really sorry to hear that and wish you and your family all the best. Thank you, Thomas. You too. Please don't force yourself too hard. Can I ask you one thing? My wife seems to be having an affair with her colleague. Adultery? That's surprising. How did you know she was having an affair? Did she say something about it, or did you hear about it from someone else? I was in the hospital, and she said she was going on a trip to Hawaii with her colleague. When I suspected her, she tried to end the conversation right away, so I decided to ask another colleague of mine. Then my colleague told me that he knows the person my wife has an affair with. There's no smoke without fire, right? No way. Maybe it's just a rumor and you shouldn't bother about that. I want to think that it's a lie too, but if it's true, I'm going to file for alimony against my wife and her lover. I have plenty of time. Oh, sorry that I brought this topic out of the blue. I am so surprised that I've lost my words, but you're in the hospital and I thought it would be hard for you to gather evidence. Well, I'll figure something out. Even in the hospital, you can gather more information than you think, you know. Insurance money from the accident and settlement money will also come in. Oh, okay then. But please, take care of yourself. Thomas, your wife died in an accident. Huh? What are you talking about? Cassandra is supposed to be in Hawaii right now. You may not believe it because it's so sudden, but the police told me earlier at the company that she died on a trip. Is it true? What? Are you talking about the police in Hawaii? Lying is not good. If you're joking, you have a very bad sense of humor. I heard she was involved in a car accident in Hawaii. It looks like your wife's bag was found at the scene, and that's how they identified her. Wait a minute. I'm totally confused here. Are you really sure about that? I know. I can understand that it's confusing. One question I have is why haven't the police contacted me? Normally, if it's an accident overseas, the embassy would contact me or something. I wonder why I haven't received any call yet. I don't know why, but maybe you're in the hospital. I haven't heard anything from my wife's parents either. Isn't that strange? My wife's family should have contacted me if something happened to Cassandra. Which police department called you? I just heard about it from another colleague. I wonder which department made a call. Speaking of which, what are you doing at the office? Didn't you say that you were going to quit so you could use your paid leaves? That's right. It just happened since the paperwork was incomplete. Anyway, it's true that your wife passed away. How can you be so sure? They haven't even found her body yet, have they? How can the police declare that the person is dead just because her belongings were found at the scene? I don't know the details. Well, you didn't make the call, did you? Who at the company told you that? I'll check, so let me know. I'm sorry, I don't remember since I was so shocked. You must be pretty upset that you can't even remember the faces of the people you worked with. I see. Well, I'll ask the section chief then. If that's true, the section chief would have heard about it as expected. You don't have to go that far. You're still in the hospital, so I'll do some more research on behalf of you. That's enough. You're lying, aren't you? Why should I lie to you? I've been working with you for 2 years. I know your habits. You used to say that when you tried to hide your mistakes at work. If you don't know, you always say vague things that you don't remember. You are too obvious. Really? I don't remember that at all. Look, you're using the same words again. Could it be that you're Cassandra's lover? No way! I'm not having an affair with your wife. Well, if you ask the company or the police, they'll know right away. If you want, I can call the embassy to find out more about the details. If you're not doing anything wrong, why would you lie to me by telling me this story of yours? Since you're ignoring me, I'm sure that you were lying to me.
What have you done, Thomas? I can't believe you sent pictures of the affair and stuff to my parents. Why do you even involve my parents in this kind of private matters? It's disgusting that you would do such a thing. Why don't you just tell me directly?
Pictures of the affair? So you admitted it? I'm convinced now that you were having an affair. Thanks for the obvious response.
No, I didn't.
That's enough. Excuses are a waste of time. James, right? I had my lawyer to do the further research, so I know all about it. I've been contacted by the embassy too. They said there's no evidence of you leaving this country, and there's no evidence of any American who got involved in a traffic accident in Hawaii. What did you do then?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter, Cassandra. You faked it because you didn't want to pay for the alimony. You almost got caught by me, so you think you can just pretend you're dead before I find out? That's foolish. I'm really tired of your way of thinking. There's no way you can pretend you're dead. You're very immature.
It's your fault. If you hadn't insisted on asking, none of this would have happened. You wouldn't have even noticed. That's why I had to make up a cover. I had no choice, and I didn't want to go that far either.
Well, you better stop living with your head buried in the sand. It's not even a cover. That's just a joke.
Then you're even dumber for choosing a woman like me. Just by being a little nice to you, you fell in love with me right away. I can still remember that delirious look on your face. Seriously, it's just so ridiculous. I only married you because you have a high income. You're an idiot for not realizing it. I don't love you even a bit. When I heard you were involved in a car accident, I wanted to divorce you right away. You're just a burden to me if you can't make any money by working.
You're right. I'm really feeling like I didn't look more carefully when we were still dating. I'm mad at myself. But I didn't expect that you were having an affair with a colleague. It's a blessing in disguise. I'm so glad it was before we have kids.
I would never have kids with you. Unlike James, you're ugly. I'm worried about the face of our child. I decided that if I wanted to have a child, it would definitely be James' DNA.
You're such a horrible woman. Well, it's easy to get alimony, and I'm glad that I've got this much evidence.
I'm basically honest, you know. By the way, about the alimony, I'll pay it. But can you please tell my parents that I didn't have any love affair? They're so angry that they won't even listen to me anymore. I'm afraid they'll cut off ties with me, and I don't want that to happen.
I'm glad your parents are decent, unlike you. But I'm not going to lie to them, and you're going to pay for the alimony. You just want your parents to pay for you, right? That's stupid and selfish. You need to clean the mess you've created by yourself.
I have the money with me, so don't worry about that.
Really? I'm happy to hear that. Since you seem to be counting on it, I'll tell you something. I haven't applied for the accident settlement and the insurance money yet, so they won't be transferred to my account.
You're lying.
I knew you were counting on it. You're really too obvious. Don't think that just because I'm in the hospital I can't do anything. I've been consulting my lawyer, had the credit bureau check on behalf of me out for the last few days. I was surprised when I found out that you're living in a luxury apartment now.
Why are you doing this to me? I won't be able to make a living.
Why don't you ask James to support you? I wonder how much money he's making. You are really stupid to live on the insurance money and settlement money from my accident.
Yes, and there's also the division of property.
Property division? My savings from when I was single won't be divided to you.
What? You have some savings after we got married too, right?
What are you talking about? I wish I had. You're the one who spent all our savings after we got married.
Stop joking, Thomas.
Well, after the divorce proceedings are over, I'm going to ask for alimony from both of you and James.
How am I supposed to make a living?
Ask that to the handsome James, will you? I won't be your husband anymore soon. If you have a future with James, then you'll be fine.
Actually, James doesn't have any savings either.
Well, I guess so. He likes to gamble. Aren't you two a good match? He has the same level of intelligence with you. So, can you talk to a lawyer about the rest? It's none of my business anymore.
Wait a minute. We lived together for 3 years. You could have compromised a little more. You have feelings for me, don't you? Where's your compassion?
Compassion? How can you say that? If you had been a little nicer to me when I was in the hospital after the car accident, I might have. I've lost all my feelings for you. Well, I have no more regrets, so just sign the divorce papers and pay for the alimony. Thomas, can I talk to you? I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do such things. How dare you contact me? Don't think that I'll forgive you just because you apologized to me. I'm really sorry. I won't do the same mistake ever again. I admit that I had an affair with your wife, So can you somehow reduce the amount of my compensation? Is that the attitude of someone who is remorseful? There is no such thing as a reduction. Didn't your lawyer tell you that I had no intention to reduce the amount? I heard about that, but I thought if I talked to you directly, I could at least get a little discount or something like that. Please be nice to me, just like what you did before. Are you stupid? There's no way I'm going to be nice to you. Take full responsibility for what you've done. Why should I be nice to someone who had an affair with my wife? Besides, a content-certified letter was sent to my parents' house, and my father fell ill because of the shock. That's your fault for having an affair. I'm sorry to hear that. And your father wasn't ill, so he's not in bad shape, right? Another lie. Your father called my lawyer to apologize. What a good person your dad is. I asked him about his health, and he said he was in good condition. Lying again? I wonder how you could lie so easily like that. I'll tell you my true feelings, so please consider reducing the amount. I don't want to be together with Cassandra anymore. I want you to help me. Before we lived together, she was kind to me in many ways, but now she doesn't even do the housework. She also wastes a lot of money. I'm surprised that she suddenly changed so drastically. I have to pay for the apartment too, and I'm going crazy. You finally realize it. That's the kind of woman she is. Well, I didn't notice that for 3 years. Good for you for finding out so quickly. You're very determined, which is really surprising to me. It's not good at all. When I tried to go back to my parents' house, my father was furious with me, so I'm still living with Cassandra. Well, I'm really grateful that you two jerks got together. I'm glad that I'm free like a bird, as you can see. I'm sure Cassandra will hang on to you until she finds her next guy, so good luck with that. I'll do anything, so can you give me a break this time? I'm really sorry. I will give Cassandra back to you. There's no way I'll forgive you. I don't want you to return Cassandra to me. You're the one who should do something about it. Live with her for the rest of your life and be happy with her. You two scumbags make a great couple. Oh, and make sure you pay the alimony, okay? I'm going to charge you for it. James and Cassandra paid me the alimony for the affair. They both admitted the affair, so it seems they couldn't escape paying. I contacted the embassy to confirm the truth, and they found out that James was lying. In the end, James was scolded by the embassy. At that time, he again tried to lie for his own sake and got his boss at work and his parents involved. Now it seems that he has no place to belong in the company. It is frustrating that I could not notice these two idiots until now, but I'm relieved that I have managed to put an end to this. I'm now able to move my arm as I went through rehabilitation. It is still inconvenient for me to work hard, but the company is understanding and I'm gradually returning to work. I was shocked when I decided to divorce Cassandra, but I'm glad that I left her before she started spending all of my precious money. I don't want to live my life being taken advantage of any longer. When I think about it, James, who took Cassandra away from me, may have saved my life in a certain way. From now on, I hope that my arm will recover as soon as possible so I can enjoy my hobbies for a while and live a leisurely life, hoping to meet someone new sooner or later.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!